What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How you doing today? You're rocking out with the one and only phillydom. Early morning out here in New York City, 9:16 a.m. All is well, all is good. I've been here for a couple days. I'm working on footage here, then I'm gonna get out to you guys probably about tomorrow or the day after that. I'm talking low because my son is in the room, so he's still sleeping. So I'm trying to not wake him so I can do this live. But all is well, all is good. What's going on with you guys? Give you guys a chance to come on the live, and then we can talk about New York City while I'm here and different things like that. After that, all is well on my end. All is well, all is good, man. Let me know where you're watching from on this early Sunday morning. I got a lot planned even for the day, man. Hold on for a second, guys. You know your boy Philly Don is doing something. Just checking something right now, but I'll give you guys a chance to come on the live. Let me know where you're watching from. We're gonna talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But shout out to Razor. Shout out to Arlene Wade, Lottie Slim, and a couple other people I know, TMI, that's up here in New York City. Shout out to them. Let's see what's going on. Pierre said, "Great morning to you, my brother." Good morning, Pierre, man. Good morning. Big brother said, "What is Philly long term?" Okay, what is Philly long time? No see. Yeah, I'm here around, man. I'm here, man. Like I said, I'm in NYC, man, just relaxing. I came here, visit family, but also to take my son here because this is his first time ever coming to New York City. The other day we drove past New York City. We went up to the Cascade Mountains to visit somebody with a friend, but we didn't go inside the city. So now we're in the city, and I'm just taking him around, doing the parent thing. So we've been doing a lot of different activities and different things like that. I don't really want to talk about it too much because I got a video coming out. You'll see what we did and everything. But it's good to be back in New York City, man. This was my first favorite city growing up. Growing up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we're like an hour and a half from New York City. So I spent a lot of time here. I had cousins. I had an aunt here and cousins, but I had an aunt living here. And she used to live in Queens, then she moved to Brooklyn. And I spent a lot of time with her up in New York City. So especially like in summer times when I was young, like around the age, my son is 7, 8 years old. That time, she used to come get me from Philly and bring me to New York. And I used to hang with her for like a couple weeks, hang with her for like the summer. It was a cool little vibe, man. It was a cool little vibe, man. So shout out to my aunt out there in Philly right now, Jolie. Yeah, so this became my first favorite city, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the vibes and everything, man. Last night I got a chance to go to Queens, not my Queens, but Brooklyn, because I'm in Queens. I'm doing this live direct from Queens. Right now I'm in a place called Astoria, Queens. But got a chance to go to Brooklyn and hang out last night, so that was pretty cool, man. Take my son there. That was the first time him being in Brooklyn. And, he lives in Belize, and there's a lot of nice little Belizean population in Brooklyn. A nice little Belizean population in Brooklyn. So I was happy to be able to take him to Brooklyn and show him where I used to hang out at and stuff like that. Really cool vibes, man. Guys, if you're watching the video, please get a video like. Any questions you want to ask me, what you want to know what's going on, I'm here to talk to you. That's why I got up on this early morning to do this live, man. But after that, all is well. All is good, man. Everything is going well. Everything is going good. I'll stay here for a couple more days, then I'll make my way back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And that's crazy. I did a video here in New York City, but I ain't do a video in Philly yet. But I'll get around to doing a video in Philly and let you guys see what's going on, let you see the vibes, let you see everything that's going on. Once again, make sure you get a video a like. Also, Big Brother said, "Welcome back home." Yes, indeed, man. You know, I've been out in the States for a while, traveling. I mean, the last place you guys know I was in Brazil like almost a year, so it felt good, get back in the States. One thing I could say about, coming back to the States that I like, the language thing. Everybody speaks English here, so it's a lot easier to communicate and see what's going on. When you're in these other countries, you always have to be constantly on your toes because, the different languages. And if they don't have a different language and they do speak English, like a country like Belize, they talk with a certain dialect. So sometimes, you hear some words, but some words, if you're not paying attention, you might not know what they are, or it might be a word that's exclusive to that language. I mean, that country. So you might not know what they're talking about. So you have to ask. So being in the States is real comfortable. I know how the system is run, and it's just cool. Especially to hang out with some friends and family after a long time, man. Because, like I said, when you do this travel thing, man, you do it. It's a sacrifice, man. It's a sacrifice. No matter how you want to dice it, no matter how you want to play it out, no matter what, it's a sacrifice. It's a big sacrifice because you're away, like I said, from family and friends for long, long, long periods of time. So it gets a little hectic. Mr. Worldwide said, "What's good, champ? I'm hitting the DR with the boy Daniel this week." Man, Mr. Worldwide, man, you and Daniel, y'all enjoy the Dominican Republic, man. Mr. Worldwide, you're gonna have an amazing time there. It's an amazing vibe. Matter of fact, I just put out a short with TMI, my boy, the YouTuber TMI Santiago. He's talking about in the short, he's talking about take a chance on Sasua, and how to travel, and if you're gonna travel, what you need to do to travel. If you're gonna be a traveler and you want to travel to different countries, you talk to people that travel. If you go, like he was saying, if you go to college, if you want to go to college, you talk to people that's going to college or in college, so they can give you the inside scoop. If you want to be a gangster, you're gonna associate around gangsters. If you're a traveler, you associate around travelers, man. But Mr. Worldwide, man, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Also, guys, don't forget I have the books on Amazon. I have the books on Amazon. Um, Dolly Money just said, "Good morning, Don. Good morning, Dolly." But I told you could say, besides good morning, you can use other stuff to talk to me as well. And I asked you to call me, Dolly, but you're still texting me. I'm up early morning. If I'm not up, don't worry about it. Just leave a message, but at least call me. After that, all is well. Like I said, I'm hearing the story of Queens, man. Anybody know anybody famous from Queens, man? From a story of Queens. I was thinking Run DMC is from a story of Queens. Can somebody check that? I think they from the story of Queens. I think they are. I think they're from the story of Queens. I think they are. Let me check that real quick, man. Oh, Hollis. They from Hollis, Queens. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. But then, obviously I know a couple people from the music industry that's from Queens. I know that 50 Cent is from Queens. I know Nicki Minaj is from Queens. Lord Banks is from Queens. Tony Yayo's from Queens. Like we said before, Run DMC is from Queens. LL Cool J, he's from Queens, New York. Who else is from Queens, guys? Who else is from Queens? But definitely the vibe has changed, man. In New York, man, it's more like a mixed crowd here in New York. It's not what it used to be, man. Oh yeah, Nas and Mobb Deep. I got a surprise with you. I got a surprise about Nas and Mobb Deep. You're gonna see when I do the edited video. I got a surprise for you. Appreciate you, Mango. Yeah, Nas, Mobb Deep. Who else? Who else is from Queens? Who else is from Queens? Who else is from Queens? Let me know. Yes, Donald Trump is. I already know Donald Trump was from Queens. Wow, I ain't know Donald Trump was from Queens. Wow. Who else is from Queens, guys? Talk to me. I did not know Donald Trump was from Queens. Oh, that's interesting. Where did Donald Trump grow up in Queens? Where did he grow up in Queens? That'd be interesting. Somebody find out where did Donald Trump grow up in Queens. Let me know. Let me know where he grew up in Queens. Let me know. Also, guys, make sure you hit the like button, man. If you're watching, hit the like button, man. Also, I have merch, and also, I have the Patreon. Support the channel, support the channel, support the channel any way you can. Yeah, I'm in the States now because, my son is here with me. Like I said before, he's visiting relatives. And this was one of his bucket list dreams to come to New York City. And he has accomplished that goal because he's in New York City. And I promised him that we would go to New York City. We'll definitely come back again. We've been here for a couple of days, and we'll stay a little longer in New York as well, just to soak up the vibes and the culture, just to enjoy the whole ambiance and the whole surroundings of New York City. Okay. Mango said Trump is from Terrace Heights. Okay. Where is that? Is that like a rich part of Queens? Somebody educate me. Is that a rich part of Queens where he's from? Let me know. Mango, let me know, man, on this early, early morning, man. And guys, if you guys are ever coming to Queens, not Queens. Yeah, Queens. Let's talk about Queens first, since we in Queens. What are some things you can do in Queens, New York, like far as like for visitors, people that's not from here? What are some activities that you can take place in Queens? I would love to know that. I think I got my little list too, but I would love to know that from you guys as well. Like a whole bunch of stuff online as we go along. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see what you guys gonna say. Mango deleted his message, and then Pierre said Jamaica. Okay, Jamaica Estates. Yeah, that's a real upscale, wealthy area. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about Jamaica's estates. I know in Queens they have. I know Flusher, Queens has a park. I know you can walk through Flushing Meadows Park, and then I know you can visit the Queens Zoo. I don't know if people know that Queens has a zoo. I don't know if people know that Queens, New York has a zoo. The reason why we focusing on Queens right now because that's what I'm saying at. Yeah, you can visit the Queens Zoo, catch a Mets or Yankee game at their respective stadiums. But the stadium is in the Bronx now. Is it in the Bronx right now? And my son, he enjoys jazz music, and I know they have a couple local jazz clubs in Queens, New York. I don't know if you know that. And then I know Forest Hills. I did a lot of research on Forest Hills, Queens, because my son is a big Spider Man. That's what drew him to New York because Spider Man is from here. He's young, so he watches the cartoons, and he's from Forest Hills, New York. I mean Forest Hills, Queens. And I know you can catch. I know at Forest Hill they have like an iconic stadium there, Forest Hill Stadium. You can catch like shows and different stuff like that. And then if you into creepy, red, creepy stuff, man, they got like the historical Freedom's cemetery. It's a lot of good stuff to do here in Queens, man. And then you can take a bite out of history at the famous Rikers Island prison. Is it still open or did they close that prison? Is Rikers Island prison, is it still open or is it closed, man? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But he said, Pierce said Jamaica States. Pierce said, Astoria has a lot of great restaurants, just they do, from what I could see. Pierce said Brazilian restaurant, Asian restaurant, etc. Cool vibes. Then Pierce said still open, man. I'm just catching up on the vibes in New York here. And then I know they have a theater place here. You can catch a show at one of the Queens many theaters or performing arts centers. I know they have a whole bunch of theaters and performing arts centers because that's New York. That's all New York with the theater situation. And then let's not forget Arthur Ashe Stadium to catch like a match, I guess, tennis match. Yeah, and then they got a lot of shopping in many diverse ethnic neighborhoods. There's a lot of different things, but I noticed that when I was recording about Queens. They got so many different ethnic eateries, so you can have an amazing time in Queens, man. You can have amazing times in Queens. Alpha Mel said, "What's up, man? What's going on with you, Alpha Mel? What's going on with you? I'm here in Astoria, Queens, man. Maxing and relaxing on this Sunday morning." Always drinking the H2O. But I got two things planned for the day. Once I do the two things I have planned for the day, I'll edit this video and I'll put it out and let you guys see what's going on. But like once again, don't forget that the book is out. Phillydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation. Because people are always looking for jobs, and I worked in the Alaska seafood industry, so I always try to put people on working in Alaska in the seafood processing industry where you process the fish. Also, Phillydom's Life and Truth. It's about my life, man, on different things that I went through and my struggle and everything, and then how it all connected together for me to become a YouTuber. So I got that out there for you too as well. And all the books are available in ebook, paperback, and hardback forms. Yes, indeed. Oh, okay. Alpha Mel said just leaving Charlotte. Lewis and Tyrone said hi. Shout out to both of them, man. Shout out to both of them, man. College buddies that went to school with me at Shippensburg University in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Shout out to them. He said, check out the Time Out Mag, New York, NY. Is that in Queens, man? Where's that at? Let me know. And where's the Yankee? Yankee Stadium is in the Bronx, right? The Yankee Stadium is in the Bronx, right? Mango said that's for things to do. Okay. Appreciate you, Mango. You give me a lot of information, man. Mango, where you from? I know you from New York, but where you from in New York? And obviously, you guys know I'm from Philly. Who rocks a hat that says Phillydom if they're not from Philly? Oh, Mango, you in California? Okay. Then Wilson said, shout out to Columbus, South Carolina. Yeah, you said that was your favorite place, Wilson. I'm not in Brazil no more, Wilson. I'm in New York City, but you did say that, Wilson. How's Thailand treating you? He said, yeah, that Columbus, South Carolina was his favorite place. He told me that a while ago. I remember that. There we go. I'm just, promoting the book, man. Like I said, I got to be my own promoter with the book, promoting the book. Right now, that's what I'm doing. After that, man, guys, what's going on with you guys? Talk to me, man. Tell me what's going on with you. Like I said, I came to New York, completed a dream for my son. He wanted to come to New York, man. It's one of his favorite places in the world. And I'm happy I had the opportunity to take him there. He was so happy, man, when we got him to New York. Then Mango said timeout and timeout and TripAdvisor. Thank you, Mango. Thank you. But you'll be surprised when I drop this video, man. Got a lot of different exclusive footage from traveling in New York. So that's gonna be interesting what you guys see on that camera, man. That's gonna be very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting footage I got for you guys, man. Like I said, I'll only be here a couple days. I'll only be here a couple days, and I'll make my way back to Philly. It's a little hard for me to record because I got my son with me, so it's not same way. But I actually recorded, and I got him in the background. Like I said, his mom didn't want me to show his face or anything, but you'll hear his voice and stuff in the video. Wilson said, "I see you are in the Big Apple." Yes, indeed, man. Shout out the peeps in Hollis, Queens, Hollis, Jamaica, New York. Cool vibes, man. Yeah, Run DMC is from there. For some reason, I thought he was from Astoria, but they're from Hollis. Yeah, they're from Hollis, Queens. So cool vibes, man. Cool vibes, man. Iconic rap group, man. First rap group to sell 1 million records, man. Iconic. Their manager, Russell Simmons, and man, iconic group, man. Ruben was a part of that. The guy that started Def Jam in his college dormitory at NYC. So it was a lot going on. Once again, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share my videos. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You see, I'm out here on this early morning, just connecting with you guys and just talking with you. Like I said, I do these lives, just to communicate. And I appreciate everybody that watched the channel. So this is me giving back, just hanging out with you guys and talking with you guys and just communicating with you guys. Wilson said LL Cool J is from around the way as well. Yeah. Where is LL Cool J from? Where is he at in Queens? Where is he from? In Queens. Boy, I was listening to some of his songs yesterday, man. But he talking about Queens every 5 minutes, boy. And like listen to his whole catalog of music videos, man, on YouTube, man. He had a lot of love for Queens. Excuse me. Italian Stallion said, did 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 you get any Haitian girls numbers while in NYC, Philly? No, I ran into a couple, but I didn't get nobody's number. No, I'm still looking for wife 2 and 3 because I was in Brooklyn. That's like Haitian headquarters, man. I was in Brooklyn, man. That was like Haitian headquarters. And then Wilson said, planning on going back to Brazil anytime soon. I mean, in a couple months I'll go back, man. People already asking me to come back, so I'm trying to get back there and make my way to Salvador Bahia. And man, what is it, man? My other city that I like, Salvador Bahia is legendary to me now, but also it's another city that is so Fortaleza is so amazing to me. I'll definitely make my way back there. Steven said, greetings from St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to you, Steven. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for watching the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Wilson, when I go back, man, I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time try to hit that southern part of Brazil because there's a lot of ground to cover. People don't realize how big Brazil is, man. But Wilson, I'm glad that you're going back, man. I'm glad you're going back. That's where you're from, man. You from Sao Paulo all day, every day. Gangster Banks has said, "Let's go to Cap Haitian Philly." Yeah, we can go one of these days. Well, I mean, Gangster Banks said that's not a problem. Wilson said, "Don't forget the ZL and San Paulo." Okay, I won't, man. I won't. I won't. That's when I left out of there. Pierre said, "Take your son to Coney Island." Okay, we got something planned today, his cousin and I. But I think we can fit the Coney Island in there. We can fit the Coney Island in there. We can do that. We can actually fit the Coney Island in there. Hanging said Run DMC must be in my why? Why you say that? Algorithm. I just looked for the tickets to see them at Yankee Stadium next month, and now you brought them up. That's what's up, man. They legendary, man. Sorry about Jam Master J. That man. But yeah, man, they legendary. He, Wilson said it's more like Corny Island. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, he talking a lot of stuff about New Yorkers, man. Oh, we in Thailand. Dennis said good morning. Dennis, what's going on with you? Said good morning, boss, man. Man, make sure you guys get a video like, man. Support the channel, man. Super chat me, cash at me. Buy my books, buy the merch. You got a Patreon. Support me on Patreon. I got a lot going on, guys. Support your boy, the one and only Philly Dom. The book is out. The books are out on Amazon. There you go. But life is good, man. Happy to have my son here with me, man. I would have definitely stayed in Brazil longer. But when his mom was like, "Oh, you can come get him and take him to the States for the summer, man," I had to jump right on it, man. But yeah, I had no plans of leaving Brazil for. I was gonna stay in Brazil a lot longer. Wilson said, "That's what's up," and Cool Vibes Perspective said, "Philly, nothing against you, your friend." What do you say? Okay, Perspective, Master Wayne. Perspective said is a scam. Or why you say that? Explain yourself. Why would you say he's a scam artist? And I feel if you believe that, I think you should direct it. Hold on, let me give you his information. I think you should direct it to him. Hold on. No, I'm selling books. He told me to Amazon. I'm selling books online, and people are buying them. Let me give you his information. And also, why would you say? Hold on. Uh, there you go. That's his information right here. Perspective. You say you paid him. Sorry to ruin your day. No, I mean you speak on your heart. You speak from your heart. Explain. What do you mean he didn't do nothing for you? Explain. Explain. What happened and what's going on. Perspective. Because I do know the Amazon business is like whatever you put into it, what you get out of it. You definitely got to work the business, and you basically got to do the formula that he gave you to do. Like even me with the books, I dropped 2 books. Boom. I'm working on a third book, but I had a little bit of problems because I had my son with me, so I had to spend time with him. So I couldn't really focus on the book, the third book like I had. But I got 2 books on Amazon. People are buying them. But explain yourself from perspective, man. But I mean, that's his information, man. If you want to talk to him direct. Now, for me, he helped me out a lot, so I don't have no complaints with him. He helped me out a lot. But I mean, everybody has different situations, different, takes on different things. Perspectives, respectfully, I tell you in private, I'm not saying help, didn't help you, but didn't get any, but I didn't get any help. Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up via Instagram, man. I'll talk with you. 'Cause maybe I can help you fix the problem. That's why. I'm a straight shooter. I'm a real dude, man. So yeah, hit me up on Instagram. I'll give you my Instagram. He said you got it. Yeah, hit me up. Explain yourself. I always like to hear people different takes, but I know he made a couple people bosses, man, and they making money on Amazon. I know that. And I was in Brazil with him, and I see him training the people and talking with the people, and I'm on his WhatsApp group and all that, and I see everything that's going on. So yeah, I like to hear your take on it because you might have most people that do the Amazon have 4-time jobs and stuff. They might be married, they might have kids, they might have a lot of stuff going on. It's definitely something that you got to really focus in on. Put the time in to do your research. But some of his clients are making money, man. I'll be lying to you if I told you different. some clients that are making money. We're making some pretty good money on Amazon. We're talking like over 10,000 a month, like good money. And then some people making 2 or 3 thousand. Some people make a couple hundred. We got one guy. I think he might be up to like 20,000 a month right now. One of them guys from his training is doing really good on Amazon. He might be at 20. He might even be more than that, man. But I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Like I said, yeah, hit me up in private if you want, and you can explain yourself. I wish you would explain it on the live so everybody know what's going on. But yeah, we can talk in private. It's not a problem, man. After that, man, I'm enjoying New York City, man. I'm just enjoying New York, man, soaking up the vibes, man. Like I said before, it's good to be back in the States. We call it the Matrix. Us guys that travel, we call it the Matrix. And I'm not a passport bro. I'm a travel YouTuber. I've been traveling way before they even had the terminology passport bro. I've been traveling since a kid, since I was super young. I've been going to different countries and doing a lot of different things. So, only thing I could say, I wish I would have picked up the camera a little bit more and recorded and documented my travels. But I've been doing this travel thing for a long time, man. A long time, man. A long time, man. A long time. There you go. Once again, guys, make sure you get a video like, man. Make sure you get a video like. And this is my books that's on Amazon right now. Phillydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation, and Phillydom's Life and Truths are available on Amazon in ebook, paperback, and hard forms. Um, what's going on with you guys, man? What's going on with you guys, man? And I know you guys like asking questions like, let me answer one. Are you happy to be back in the States? I'm happy to be back in the States so that I have my son here with me and I get to see my dad and to see other, family members, cousins and brothers and different things like that. So I'm happy for that because like I said, even this travel life comes with a sacrifice, especially the way I do it. Some guys travel, they're travel bloggers, they might go to a country for a week, record a whole bunch of footage, and then fly back to the States or Europe, wherever they from, Canada, wherever they from in the world, Australia, and edit their videos and then go back again and keep that back and forth hustle. But me, I'm in real time. Like if I'm in New York City, I'm in New York City. If I'm in Brazil, I'm in Brazil. Wherever I'm at is where I'm at. Shout out to my boy Passport Light. He said, "Hi, champ. How are you doing? You're an inspiration. Thank you, man. Really, I like the DR when I was in Turkey. I met people from DR. Have you been to Punta Cana? Yes, I've been to Punta Cana. You could just type me in Philly Dom, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I'll pop up. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. You can type me up, Punta Cana. I'll pop right up, man. Passport Light, man. Shout out to you. I know you Kenyan, man, and you're enjoying yourself. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. Well, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, my plan is to stay in the States until was it August 12th, and then August 12th I'll make my way back to Belize, and obviously I'll go there and I'll record much footage as I can for you guys and let you just see the vibes and everything that's going on in Belize, man. Let you see everything that's going on in Belize, so you can soak up the culture, you can soak up the vibes and everything, man. But yeah, man, I'm definitely making my way back to Belize on August 12th. Yeah, man. Like if anybody just tuned in, I'm here in Astoria, Queens, and everything is good, man. Everything is good. Everything is good. Like I said, it's good to be back. Good to be back in the States. I don't really prefer to live here or anything like that no more. But the States is definitely, I can tell you, it's good for one big thing, man. It definitely help you get money. Definitely, if you apply yourself and you work hard, you can definitely make money here. You can make yourself a millionaire. You can do many different things. Passport Life said, "How is nightlife in Belize? Champ, how much can you spend at night? Budget traveler in Belize, man, you could probably go out with like maybe like 200 US, maybe 100 US, 150 US. And you can have a good night, like a real strong good night. You don't really need too much money because it's 2 to 1. I don't, and the drinks will run you from like, I'm gonna say it in dollars, US dollars, maybe from like, I don't know, $2 or $3, maybe all the way to like maybe like 15 to 20 bucks at the most. The most expensive drink you can get, probably like 10, 15, no more than $20 US. Obviously, some places might have bottle service. You know, they got some fancy places there like San Pedro and Kikaka and stuff. You can get bottles and stuff, but yeah, about 200, 200. If you really want to ball out one night, have a real strong night, 200, 300 bucks. But you can do it as cheap as like 50 bucks, 60 bucks, and have a real good experience there, man. You don't really need too much money if you know drinking and partying like that. It's very affordable. It's very affordable. But they do have some expensive places like what is it? And the name slips my tongue right now. Placencia. But it's affordable place, man. You know, if you're a foreigner and you coming in, you know, for Belize, they're gonna tell you, you know, it's expensive to them because you know they don't make as much as people make in the States or Europe and stuff like that. So for the average Belizean, it's expensive, but they do have some very wealthy Belizeans there, you know, that can ball in Miami and will have no problem because they own businesses or whatever they do. They have their money together. Or they're just from a wealthy family or they accumulated wealth by just working hard down there, and they make a lot of money as well. So, but yeah, just you don't need that much, man. You don't need that much. Belize is not like a passport bro place. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers don't go to Belize because it's a small country. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's slowly, gradually getting on the map and it's growing. That people are starting to notice that's a good destination to travel to. Passport Light said, "Good champ. Can you compare Belize to the DR? Right? Life, food, and Airbnbs. Obviously, I'm gonna say, man, this is gonna be crazy, but I mean, just from my experience in traveling, hmm, Belize is a little cheaper than the Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic can get pricey, and you know, if you're a baller and you want spend that money, they got places for you to spend that money. If you just want to be like relax and chill, you can do that too. If you want to be like a budget traveler like I am, they have that for you as well, man. But Belize is what could I say, man? How could I say this in the best way? It's just a little cheaper. It's a little cheaper than the Dominican Republic. I believe that. I mean, I believe that because it's a little cheaper than the Dominican Republic, but it can get pricey for the traveler. It depends on what packages you get and where you stay and all that. So it could run a little pricey, not over the top, but it can run a little. It can definitely run a little pricey, man. But it's a cool vibe, man. It's a cool place, man. It's a cool vibe. It's a cool situation, man. You would definitely want to take a chance and go to the Belize. 'Cause, a lot of people don't go there. They overlook it. A lot of cruise ships go there from like Carnival Cruise Lines and different things like that. So they do have a lot to offer, man. They definitely have a lot to offer, man. So you get a chance, man, check out Belize, man. Check out Belize, man. You'll definitely have an amazing time there and you enjoy it. Best thing I like about Belize is I like the islands like Kikaka, San Pedro. the Keys they call them. It's just a real relaxed environment. It's a little chill spot. It's just Belize is just different, man. It's different. They do everything slow. They take their time. They relax. It's just a cool atmosphere. If you ever get a chance there, definitely check out Belize, man. You know what I mean? It's off the forbidden path. A lot of them countries in Central America, like Nicaragua, El Salvador. You know, I'm in El Salvador a lot. Shout out to my friend D. I'm in El Salvador a lot, and these places are a lot better than what you see on the news and TV about them. Now, I would say about Belize, I would try to avoid Belize City. If you don't have like a tour guide, that's they got the south side of Belize is kind of rough. Belize City looks a little rough, but overall, once you leave Belize City, the other places are really like chill and relaxed and everything like that. So I would say take the chance, man, and come to Belize, man. Check it out. Passport Light, I'm glad you asked me about Belize. Yeah, and El Salvador is the same way, yo. The president is cleaning up the country, so it's not what it used to be. Like far as with the gang situation, president is really doing a good job. My question is, he's doing a good job getting rid of the gangsters and stuff like that. But after he leaves office, because he's been in office for a couple of years now, so he'll probably be leaving office soon. I don't know if you can. I don't know El Salvadorian politics if he can run twice or I don't know. But I would like to know, his successor. What could he do for the country to keep it, in that same path? Because we even see that the U.S. You have one president do certain things a certain way, and when he leaves office, another president comes in from a different party, and he does stuff a different way. So that's the only thing I have to say about with El Salvador right now. It's going good. The president is really, I'm gonna use the slang terminology. He's really wilding out on crime in his country. He's making sure that it doesn't get out of control, and he's doing all he can. But when he leaves office, will it continue or will it start fading back into the way it used to be? So that's the question to ask. Derek Lewis said, "Bro, you have been to Rotan, Honduras. I've never been there. I've been to Honduras. I've been to I can't even say the place now. It's the capital. It's a long name. Long name. I always mess it up. Somebody look up the capital of Honduras. I've been there. If you type in phillydom in Honduras, I'll pop up. Type in phillydom in Honduras, I'll pop up. I did some videos there a couple of years back. I need to get back on the road and go back to Honduras, but I did. Yeah, I did a couple of videos there in Honduras, and I had a good time there in Honduras. It was an amazing place, amazing vibe, and a lot was going on. With the passport, like I said, champ, I would definitely visit Belize, and I guess it's on this list. I think Belize is closer to Mexico. Last time we took a bus from Mexico to Belize. Yes, it's closer. It's definitely closer. Then Blake said, "Shout out to Philly. Hope you have a good time in NY with your son." Yeah, Blake, I'm having a good time with him, man. I'm glad I could accomplish this for my son. Take him to New York City. Shout out to his mom, making this all possible, calling me up and telling me I could take him to the States and take him to Philadelphia. So, but yeah, he's having a good time. He's enjoying it. It's a different type of vibe, but he's having a good time. Pastor Light said, "How was your nightlife experience in Honduras?" Some people said it's quite dangerous. Tell us your experience. I mean, I was in a really dangerous city. Passport. What is the capital city of Honduras? I can't think of the name, but Cayupa. I can't think of it right now. Let me see. Somebody Google the capital of Honduras. Okay. Yeah, okay. Tiaipagusa. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm not pronouncing it wrong. Tigaipa, yeah, man. It's dangerous, because I mean, the president of El Salvador is, pushing the gangs out of his country. So I mean, what are you going to do, man? You going to slide into Mexico? You going to slide into Guatemala? You going to go to Honduras? You going to go to Nicaragua? You can go to the neighboring country because what they used to do in El Salvador, he's not tolerating it no more. Derek said Rotan is English speaking and the vibe is nice. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. You know, from subscribers from the channel, they've been there. They told me that. And then you see from the videos and stuff like that. So I'll get there. I'll definitely get there to Rotan one of these days. I'll definitely get there. I'll check it out, check out the vibes, and let you guys see what's going on. Um, Let me see something, guys. Hold on for a second. Boom. Somebody told me to do that. All right, do that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna check your messages as well, guys. Let me see. GC says salute Philly. GC, salute to you, man. Salute to you, man. I just put my cash app up there. phillydom 75 is my cash app. Support your boy Philly Dom. When you do these YouTube channels, man, you hustling, you grinding. It's a lot of traveling, and you need money to make everything go. So if anybody can support me via Cash App or Super Chat, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Blake said I heard Honduras is trying to, I guess, do the same thing with crime as El Salvador. Problem is, Hondurans don't have the money to build the mega prison. That'd be interesting if they could do like something with El Salvador and send some of their prisoners to El Salvador. I don't know how that would work, but that would be interesting as well. Oh, they don't have the money to build the mega prison. I understand, man. But yeah, that definitely will stop crime and different things like that, man. NYC, man. What else can I tell you about NYC, man? Because since I'm in I'm doing this live from NYC. What else can I tell you about NYC? Oh, I'm trying to see. Trying to see the order. Hold on. You hitting me out. Trying to check something. You hitting me up. Lewis said, I have a coworker who goes to Belize quite often for okay. Yeah, the diving in the reef situation is like amazing there. Yeah, you're right. It's like one of the best in the whole world, man. It's any diver that travels anywhere in the world, that anybody that's a big time diver and that's what they do for a living and that's what they want to do, they go to Belize, man. Yeah, one of the best places to dive in the world, man. One of the best places to dive in the whole world, man. One of the best places to dive in the whole world. It's an amazing place. It's an amazing vibe. It's definitely one of the best places in the whole world to dive. Hispaniola History Channel, I like that. Peace to Philly Dom. What's it? New York, New York, big city of dreams. New York, big city of dreams. Yes, shout out to you, man. Hispaniola History Channel. Hispaniola, if anybody don't know that, Hispaniola is like that's what they call the island of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Obviously it's two separate countries, Dominican Republic on one side, Haiti's on the other side. but Hispaniola is the name of the island. A lot of people don't know that. So he said Hispaniola History Channel. Cool vibes. And then Wilson said, "Did you have the opportunity to go to Orchard Beach?" No, I didn't. In the Bronx, no, didn't. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans be jamming at that place in the summertime. I could ask my cousin that live here. I got two cousins living here. I didn't even know that, man. Like when you be traveling to these different countries, you out of touch and everything. But yeah, I just found out the other day when I came here, I got two cousins living here in New York City, man. And they've been here for a while. And I didn't even know that. But I'm trying to catch up with family and friends, man. Remember, family is a big deal, man. Always make time for family and friends. Blake said, "Shout out to my aunt in Brooklyn. You should go crazy. What Coney Island. Nice rides there. Yes, indeed. Yeah, somebody was telling me to take my son there to Coney Island. They was telling me. Hold on, let me get my phone. Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Just checking my phone, guys. I had to get my phone real quick. Um, Derek said, for historical reference, Belize was once called British Honduras. Yeah, I know that. And have Jamaican something. He just said Jamaican something. Okay. Then Burn TV says Philly is in the building. Phillydom is in the building. Shout out to Burn TV. What's going on with your champ? That's a Belizean right there, man. He's the top Belizean selling artist in history. He sold more albums in Belize than any other artist. Also, also big time actor, man. He's been in more movies than any other Belizean artist. I mean, than any other Belizean. He's been in more movies. He's been in a whole bunch of movies. Now he's doing something with Disney. He's been in a whole bunch of movies, like a whole bunch of movies, like a whole bunch of movies. Like he's been in a whole bunch of movies, more than any Belizean. And he's outsold any other artist in Belize. He sold more albums in Belize than any other artist in the country of Belize. Good friend of mine, man. Good dude, man. Bern Velasquez, man. Check out his music. Go to his YouTube channel. He actually uses a YouTube channel called Burn TV. Check it out. Go there and check it out, man. Cool dude, man. Down to earth, man. He's one of the reasons why I keep coming back to Belize, man. He's a real cool dude, man. Solid dude, man. Solid dude, man. Solid dude. One thing I say is some cool Belizean people, man. Real cool, solid people. All right, we here. We here. I'm up. I'm doing a live on the channel, but we here. Hold on for a second. I'm just checking something on my phone real quick. Fitness and Travel License. Salute to you, champ, and the whole chat. Shout out to Fitness Travel, man. Check out his channel, man. He's doing big things. He got some videos out of Dominican Republic. Check out his channel. He's doing some big things. He got a gang of videos out of Dominican Republic right now, and they doing really well. Was say, yeah, did you go right uh, after departing Brazil? Yeah, I went from once I left Brazil, I went to it's a long story to this. I'll give you the story. The mother of my son called me, said, "Yo, you can get your son, and take him to the States." Told her I was in Brazil, which she probably knew from watching the rap. I mean, not the rap video, watching my YouTube videos. So I ended up leaving. To make a long story short, I ended up leaving. I was in Salvador Bahia, Brazil, the blackest city outside of Africa. I was in Salvador Bahia, Brazil. Then from there, I made my way to Rio de Janeiro. I got to Rio de Janeiro. I stayed in Rio de Janeiro. I stayed in Rio de Janeiro for like a day and a half just to check out my boy I Am Maya with a YouTube champ. After that, I took a bus to Sao Paulo, Brazil, which is the largest city, populated city in all of Americas, more than New York City, more than Mexico City, more than Guatemala City, Toronto, LA, whatever country, I mean, whatever city you want to pick in North America, Central America, and South America, it's the largest city. From there, go there, catch a flight. I had trouble getting out of the country because I was trying to fly straight to, the way I did, I was trying to fly straight to El Salvador from Brazil, because that's what I did when I went to Brazil. I flew from El Salvador to Brazil. So I was trying to go to El Salvador, and then from there I could take the bus and make my way to Belize. That's my route. I always do it when I'm traveling. So what happened was they wouldn't let me get on there because of the yellow fever. So make sure if you're traveling in Brazil, and I did a video on this. If you're traveling in Brazil, make sure that you have the yellow fever card. I've took the yellow fever shot. They gave me all this paperwork, but they didn't give me the yellow fever card. So they wouldn't let me get on the flight. So money was lost, and I had to catch a second. I had to catch a second flight, and I'm checking with my friend. My friend D was like, maybe you should fly to Miami. I talked to the people at the airline. They said, fly to Miami. You don't need the yellow fever shot because you're an American citizen. So I flew from Sao Paulo to Miami, Florida. From Miami, Florida, after I lost the first ticket, the second ticket, so I flew from Miami, Florida. I flew from Sao Paulo to Miami, Florida, stayed in Miami, Florida 2 days, and then from there I got a direct flight to El Salvador from Spirit Airlines. If you ever traveling to El Salvador or you want to get to Central America pretty cheap, take take Spirit Airlines out of Fort Lauderdale. They have flights to El Salvador every couple of days. I was saying El Salvador was pretty cheap. So I took that flight, stayed in El Salvador for like a couple of days, and then from there, I took the bus and I made my way to Belize to get my son. And then from there, we flew. I stayed in Belize like a day and a half, 2 days, and we took Delta to Atlanta, which is cheap. So if you're going to Belize, man, whatever you can do, try to get a connecting flight into Atlanta International Airport. And we took Delta. We took Delta to. We took Delta. We took Delta Airlines to Atlanta. And then from Atlanta, I got a connecting flight to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wilson said, "Okay, yeah." So I gave a rundown, Wilson. I gave the whole rundown. Um, Derek said, "Shine from the rap game is a leading politician on the opposition and believes bad boys." Yes, he is, man. He is. He's down there. He's doing his thing, man. If he comes prime minister, man, he pulled off the biggest move I ever seen, man. You do 10 years. First, you got a big rap career. You're making millions of dollars, balling out. You're doing everything. You get locked up. You do 10 years. You get deported to your country. You get into politicians. You get into politics. You get a diplomatic visa. So now you're able to travel back and forth to the U.S. and other countries because you got a diplomatic visa. Not visa, passport, a diplomatic passport, so you're able to travel. And now you're on the brinks of maybe, and more than likely, with his money and his fame, and he already has a lot of political ties because his dad was prime minister of Belize, I think, 2 terms. Dean Barrow, his dad, and you on the brink of maybe, more than likely, gonna be the prime minister of your country After all your highs and your lows, you come back again, and you might become the prime minister of the country. You're already in the political party in your country right now. You have a political position, and now you might even come the prime minister. So it's unbelievable, man, what this guy has accomplished, man. So shout out to Sean Barrows, man. More than likely, with his fame, his money, and his pull, I don't see why he would be become the prime minister of Belize. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. And I know he will be all right because he got his dad helping him out. So he wouldn't be, running the country alone. He's around some really smart people. His dad is a really smart guy. He was a lawyer. Well, probably still a lawyer. So and a politician. His dad was. So let's see what happens, man. But more than likely, he'll probably get that position, man. So shout out to Sean Barrows, man, doing a big, man. One thing I'll tell you about the Belize, they got some smart people there. Small little country, man, but some real smart people there, man. Some real smart people there, and in Belize, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Belizean people, man. Good people, man. Good culture, good lifestyle. I love the country. I love the people. I love everything about the Belizeans. But after that, all is well, man. All is well, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you give the video a like, man. Share my videos, give the video a like, and support the phillydom movement. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. My book said Phillydom's Complete Guide. Once again, I got the books on Amazon, man. Phillydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation. And people on Phillydom's Lives and Truth, which talk about my transition from becoming a full-time YouTuber. So, man, support your boy Phillydom and get the books, man. Get the book if you want to learn more about me. You want to hate on me more or big me up more. Yeah, get the books, man. Get the books, get the books, get the books. So I'll talk to you guys soon, man. And more and more videos will come from the one and only Phillydom, man. I'm gonna keep pushing, I'm gonna keep grinding, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. And yes, I'm out here in New York City. If you see Razor and you're on one of his live, let him know Phillydom said I want to do some videos with him, man. Live video with him and talk to him and just get his perspective on everything. So shout out to Razor, man. Shout out to Razor doing his thing, man. His channel's blowing up. And he's the big connect here. Him and TMI Santiago. Shout out to TMI. He just came back from Thailand. He was there for a while too, man. Shout out to TMI, man. Good dude. Derek said, bro, talking about Belize and your son. Are you guys visiting his family in New York? I know that there is a huge Belizean community there. Yeah, we went to Brooklyn. There's a lot of Belizeans in Brooklyn. I'll let them know that. There's a lot of Belizeans in Brooklyn. Like we was in the Crown Heights area yesterday. We were in the Crown Heights area of Brooklyn, man. We was out there chilling, man. So yeah, he got family out here. He got family he got family in New York for sure. He definitely got family in New York for sure. He definitely got family in New York for sure. Belize is in the building, man. Yeah, because LA is the biggest, probably LA probably might be the biggest Belizean population. Chicago's a lot of Belizeans in Chicago. A lot of Belizeans in New York City. Some Belizeans in Miami. And I do know it was a nice little chunk of Belizeans in Houston, Texas. I know that for sure. So yeah, I let him know. I let him know his people's out here. He was like, you understand. We didn't run into a Belizean on the street or anything, but they there, you know. I remember back in the day, man, back in the day, and I used to come through New York, and I used to, come through Brooklyn and stuff, you know. And I used to see the flag, man, and I didn't know what the flag was. Now I know it was a Belizean flag, but I used to see that flag in Brooklyn. You know, every now and then, not all the time, but every now and then out here, see the flag. And now I know, that's the Belizean flag, man. So shout out to all the Belizeans, man, out here in New York City and worldwide, man. Cool vibes, man. Cool vibes, cool vibes, cool vibes. Well, that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. More and more videos to come. Unless you guys got any questions for me, and I'll answer that for you. Let me know. But I'm here, man. I'm here. We in New York City, and I've been recording, like I said before. So I have some recorded video coming out to give my little, I'll give you my little feedback on New York City. Lewis said Brooklyn Labor Day Carnival. They are out. Yes, indeed. If I'm still in the area, or if I like drop my son to Belize, I might come back. Maybe come back and try to record that, because that's a big carnival, man. That's a big carnival right there. Brooklyn Labor Day Carnival is a big deal, man, and it's definitely worth the recording, man, because it's just a cool vibe, man. It's just a cool vibe. So hopefully, maybe I can try to record that as well, man. Because I always try to just give you guys the raw exclusive, so you know the events to go to, the clubs to go to, restaurants to go to, the lounges to go to. Even if you religious, you want to know the church to go to, the mosque to go to, whatever you into, you know what I mean? Or just the different exhibits and the different things. I'm here for you guys, man. I'm here for you guys, man. I'm here for you guys. Just to, that's what my channel was, just to help you out, to make your travels easy. If you're traveling in the US, if you're traveling in Japan, if you're traveling in Turkey, if you're traveling in Mozambique, if you're traveling in Ghana, if you're traveling in Australia, if you're traveling in Greenland, if you're going to Iceland, whatever, man. I'm trying to make your travels easy and smooth and good for you, so you just have a good time and just, live life and just be, soaking up the vibes. And once again, man, make sure you guys get a video like. Also support your boy phillydom via Cash App, PayPal, buy my merch. I got a Patreon. Got a lot of different things going on. Books on Amazon, working on the third book. I apologize for the delay in that book, but it'll be out pretty soon. I'm on the 5th chapter. I try to do 10 chapters with my books, so I got a lot more to talk about. But what can I say, man? Support your boy, the one and only phillydom, man, out here on this early morning. Well, it ain't early morning no more. It's 10:24. Stop exaggerating, Philly. And once again, the books are out on Amazon. Philydom's Complete Guide to Alaska Seafood Processing and Self-Preservation, and Philydom's Life and Truths are available on Amazon, ebook, paperback, and hardback forms. Talk to you guys later. Peace, love, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.